few important things to keep in mind. That why these 10 days are all about proclaiming the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you think about that, the biggest ibadat that happens in these 10 days is the ibadat of Hajj, right? In fact, the whole month is named after that ibadat that takes place in the starting from 8th, 9th, 10th, all the way up to 13th, that particular events that take place in that days. That ibadat is a special ibadat that is linked to special days. If you go into those places, the places that you go into for the ibadat of Hajj is you go to Mina, you go to Arafah, you go to Muzdalifah, you come back to Mina, you do Jamarat, and then you go for Tawaf Ziyarat, and you come back, you stay in Mina further. All of these things that you're doing, and each night you're going and doing Jamarat, all of these things that you're doing, if you do them outside of Hajj, outside those days of Hajj, you go and stay in Mina, you will not get any reward. But staying in those days of that have been described by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and doing as Allah has mentioned, they give us a special reward. Hajj is such a great ibadat that the one who does a Hajj, whose Hajj is accepted, is like the one who has just been born. That's how powerful that Hajj is as an ibadat. But if we think about the ibadat of Hajj, it is nothing but proclamation of the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why if you go through the tafsir of Surah Baqarah and the ayats that have come for Hajj, you will see that in the 15-16 ayats that are there, every second ayat is all about taqwa, 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 taqwa. And the reason it is so much about taqwa is because Hajj is all about just submitting and doing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. It is completely logic defying. Logic says that you are in Haram, you are next to Baitullah. There Allah has said that if you pray in Baitullah, you get a reward of 100,000 prayers. If you do it in Jamaat, the Jamaat prayer is 27 times more than the praying individually, so you get 2,700,000 prayers more reward than praying that you would have prayed elsewhere. If you are not praying and if you are just doing Tawaf, then Tawaf of Haram, every step of Tawaf is basically washing away your sins. If you're not doing Tawaf and you're just sitting and watching Khana Kaaba, just watching the Khana Kaaba is purifying you and is giving you rewards. So being in Haram is extremely rewarding, extremely rewarding. But the first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says is that leave Haram, move few kilometers away, go to Mina. Now you think that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are at Haram, we are next to your house, so rewarding. But we just move to Mina, a tent city, nothing to there. And it's not that you go and do something great over there. You're just waiting. You just pray 5 prayers over there. You're just waiting 5 prayers. Okay, now move to Arafah. What do we do in Arafah? Nothing. All you need to do is just this waqoof from, if from Asr to Maghrib, just come out, stand, pray in the open air. That is very rewarding, very accepting. And just stay there till Maghrib. And then from Maghrib, move on to Muzdalifah. And from Muzdalifah, what do you do over there? Nothing. Just spend the night out in the open, no tent, no nothing. Has to be outside, out in the open, and just gather a few pebbles from there and come back to Mina. Come back to Mina and do Jamarat. And Jamarat, what are we doing Jamarat? They're just 3 symbolic pillars, and you're throwing stones in them. What logic is to any of this? Is that even doing any ibadat? We are not really. Like when we do salah, we are disconnected from the world. When we are fasting, we have stopped eating. When we are doing other things, we are doing something. But right now we are just going through like a robot from one place to another. Logic says that I would have rather spent these time in Haram and gotten all those rewards. But we are just following one thing or the other that Allah has said to prove that Allah is the greatest and His order is the most profound, and there is nothing more valuable to me than what Allah has said. Whether I understand it, I don't understand it, I do just as Allah has said. And the only thing that while we are doing all of this is we are proclaiming Labbaik, Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik, Allahumma Labbaik. We are doing Labbaik continuously. We are saying that Ya Allah, I'm there, Ya Allah, I'm there. When we start going for Hajj, as soon as we put on our Ihram, the only thing that we are saying is Labbaik, Allahumma Labbaik. So why is all of this being done? This is being done just to prove that we are there to announce that, Ya Allah, whether we understand things or we don't understand things, we are only here to proclaim one thing, that Ya Allah, you are the greatest, and to you we completely submit. That is what the entire ibadat of Hajj is, and the reward of that is that one gets to be as though he has just come out of the womb of his mother, as pure as that.